Hey everyone, Austin here again with part 3 in my Super Nintendo Doom Let's Play series. That's right, we're going to be playing through episode 3, Inferno, on the Nightmare difficulty setting. And in the prior two episodes I ran through, well, each of the other episodes, Knee Deep in the Dead and Shores of Hell. So if you happen to miss those, feel free to go back to my channel, just search for Doom, and you can find those. And so let's go ahead and start with Inferno. So Inferno is probably the hardest episode of the episodes available on Super Nintendo Doom. Part of the reason it's really difficult compared to the other ones is that you have more tricky platforming in certain places. You have just things that don't really work with the inconsistent frame rate that you have to constantly be battling with. And you're going to see exactly what I mean in just a moment once we go try to get the shotgun here. But I'm going to go ahead and just take out these cacodemons. Sort of the old-fashioned way. The modern way for me now is to just skip these guys. But it's kind of risky because if you notice, like, these guys will catch up to you, like, extremely quickly. Like, look at them, just, like, flying right at me. So, you can't really just leave them in this room. They're going to come after you when you try to go get your shotgun. So you kind of want to just sit back, take them out. They give you 2 full boxes of bullets, specifically to take these guys out. So you might as well just do it and not risk them catching up with you when you loop back around after you get your shotgun. Alright, there we go. So, alright, now this is what I'm talking about. So I've got to get across this tiny bridge, and it actually falls down as I run across it. And I've got to do that while battling the choppy frame rate. So let's see if we can do this. Got it. Oh, crap. Didn't get it. See, that's a problem. And that's exactly what can happen. Normally there's a door here, but I don't think you can open it from the outside, unfortunately. Which is a shame because there's I think there's a health pack in there as well, so... Well, I messed that up, but that's okay. So this room here, I'm going to actually skip through the enemies. I'm going to bolt through it as quickly as I can. Whoa. And the reason for that is that... Oh god, there's somebody behind me. Yep, freaking imp followed me in. Oh, well this is not good at all. Actually, this is... quite terrible, actually. I've never done this bad on this stage. Except for the times I died. So the point of that was to get through that room without wasting my ammunition on those enemies. And the reason for that is, as you can see, I'm almost out of ammo already. And that's not good. So... And it's going to be kind of hard to take all these guys out with just very limited ammo as well. So... But we're going to try to make do with what we've got. And try to not die. That's the big things. Try not to die. And I guess that's it. They're all dead. They're all dead. So I really have no idea if I'm going to be able to do this now, having such little health and little ammunition, but... We do get a little bit of health here, which is nice, so I guess it's not all bad. We got 60 health again. I was hoping to have max health by exiting this stage. So now this level you've got to take really, really carefully. Take it really slow, because as you can see, the enemies in this game, they literally just like... skitter across the screen. They're very fast, and due to the choppy frame rate, they actually look like they're flying across the screen a lot faster than they would in pretty much any other version of Doom. That also means they'll catch up to you in pretty much the blink of an eye. So you gotta be very, very careful. Come on, Khaki Demon. Come back out, man. Come back out. I love the sounds they make. It's like when they die. Alright, so again, just like I said in the previous episodes, you need to make sure you walk over all the enemies, or at least the soldiers, because you don't actually see their clips or shotguns on the ground. Just like in PC Doom, they do leave ammunition when you kill them. So, especially in the very beginning of this stage, you want to make sure you're walking over every enemy and picking up every bullet. And what the hell, man? Where'd you come from? What the hell is shooting at me? Come on, guys, not cool. Oh, he's all the way over there, and he just managed to just... damn Super Nintendo Doom. Doing things to me that are not possible in PC Doom. So again, just take your time on this stage, because, again, the frame rate's bad. It's kind of hard to see in the distance at that. So you need to just, yeah. This is probably... I'm going to say this is probably the toughest stage out of all of them. Primarily because you just don't really have much ammunition when you get here, and if you run out, it's just pretty much game over. I mean, good luck trying to kill these guys with just your bare fists. You do get a Berserk power up here, which again, fills your health to 100, but it also gives you basically super strength for your fists. However, the fists in this game, it must be something iffy with the hit detection, but it just doesn't seem to work as well as it does in other versions of the game. So I prefer not to use my fists at all costs in this game, if I can completely avoid it, which is usually you can completely avoid it. Now PC version I actually like to use the fists and sometimes the chainsaw as well. But it seems to do a lot more damage in the computer version of Doom. So again, walk over all these guys to get their ammo. And a wall just came up behind me. Oh no, it didn't. Normally it's supposed to, I think, but... I don't know which way to go first. Either way is probably not that great right now, because again, I'm already getting low on ammo again. So we're just gonna go back through here, see if I can pick up some extra... shells or anything like that. And not get mauled by these floating skulls and lose half of my health, which I pretty much just did. Thanks, guys. It's amazing. Ah, there we go. That's what I thought. I thought there was going to be another box of shells here somewhere. And another Cacodemon. But we'll go ahead and take them out because there's some blue armor, which will be very useful. Well, not that useful. Armor is actually not that great in Super Nintendo Doom. Or Doom, period. Armor in these first-person shooters really didn't start to make a huge difference until Quake. Like in Quake, armor is just really crucial. Very important in those games. Come on. Why don't you give me some two-hit kills? That would be nice. Okay, I can't complain. I got some more ammo. Alright, that should be it for all the enemies in this area. Ooh, another rocket launcher. Rocket launcher you gotta be really careful with in this game. It's just, yeah. Blast damage is just crazy large in this version. So, but since I have some rockets, I'm gonna actually come through here and maybe try to take out these Cacodemons. Oh, look at that. I'm maxed out on ammo on my shotgun shells. That's good. So we got 8 shells here. Each pack of shells is 4 shells, and specifically. Alright, well, let's go back down here. Alright, so... No, I'm thinking of the wrong area. We got a cell pack, but no plasma gun. I wonder if there's a plasma gun hidden here somewhere. I do not know, though. That would be pretty awesome if there was. Because, again, the plasma gun is really awesome in this game. It's a great weapon. I really hate the Lost Souls in this version. Really, really hate them in this version. Like, just look at how fast they just skip across the screen. Such a pain in the ass. Oh, Jesus, there's more. Alright, so there are 8 shells over here. I'm gonna definitely have to pick up now. Because, again, I don't want to take these guys on with just my fists. Great, there's somebody else behind me. I forgot that wall opened up too. Oh Jesus, there's more? Freaking hell, guys, come on. I'm telling you guys, this stage is trying to make my life like total hell right now. Not that, you know, I'm in hell or anything right now in this game, but that's besides the point. Ugh, jeez. I was actually expecting to have an easier time on this stage, by the way. So. I totally forgot that wall comes down and reveals some more enemies. So I'm thinking... See, I don't think I want to just exit right away. Because I think there actually is a plasma gun on the other side. If not, you've got like supercharge and stuff like that. So let's go for it, guys. I'm actually taking my time in here because, you know, I knew that wall was going to come down, but I also knew that, when I ran out of ammo on my shotgun, it was going to try to switch to possibly my rocket launcher, which I did not want to do. So I was kind of kind of taking my time, waiting for the weapon to auto switch before I actually continued firing. And I guess that's it. Wow, so we get more rockets but no plasma gun. Okay. Interesting. Alright, now that's officially it for this stage. There's actually nothing else to get. There might be another secret I'm missing, but I don't really care. I just want to progress through the game, get to the end, and do it without dying, preferably. So there we go. We got through probably the toughest stage in the game. See, just switched to my rocket launcher. When it... Oh, geez, I don't have these shells either? Oh, come on, man. So it's like, congratulations for getting through this stage. You now have no ammunition. Normally I just skip these guys up on the top, but I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Could have played safe. Alright, so I definitely need to go back, but I just want to go forward. Alright, so let's go back. I actually need to go back there later, but I want to clear this first area out first. First area out first. And this is where we get one of our keys, so it's actually pretty important. Nope, not there. Nope, not there. And not here either, but I'll take these extra items. I'm happy to take some extra ammo, especially when I pretty much don't have any. Oh, gotta go to the other side. Sorry. What? Am I missing something here? And, what the hell? I am totally missing something here. We have to go to the other side. Oh, there we go. There it is. Freaking me out there for a second. I was like, am I tripping? Am I mistaken? Oh, look at that frame rate. Ooh, super chop. That's the name of the game. Okay, now I could actually realistically go to that other way, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go back this way, because I think there's a berserk power up here. Where is it? Ah, here we go. The Lost Souls should have been banned in this version of the game. Yeah, berserk power-ups over there. Oh, nice, got the backpack, finally. So the backpack increases your ammunition. On the shotgun shells, it increases it from 50 to 100. So now I could actually go over 50 shotgun shells now, which is great. It also replenishes some ammo across all weapons. So, you know, I got a little bit of ammo for, you know, my chain gun and my rocket launcher at the same time. So that's always nice. Normally in Doom, I probably wouldn't be, like, micromanaging my ammo and stuff like that. But, you know, this version is just, it's challenging. It's sort of like extra challenging because of, you know, the frame rate issues and stuff like that. The controls aren't super responsive compared to, you know, PC Doom. So you've got to be extra careful in this version if you want to survive. And when I do these Let's Plays, my goal is to survive. I want to try to get through these games with as little resistance as possible. And one of the good things about Super Nintendo Doom, unlike, say, PlayStation Doom or Saturn Doom or 32X Doom, is that when you die, you don't lose all your weapons and ammo. You pretty much start the stage off just like you did when you got here, which is nice. So that is one perk to this version. Yeah, there's another Baron of Hell. And I would use my rocket launcher, but the corridor is just way too tiny here. So let's see if we can bait him out. Come on. Nice. I gotta love the music in this version of Doom. Like, that's one of the great things about Super Nintendo Doom is the soundtrack is awesome. Really good stuff here. Just make sure I didn't miss any ammo here. Taking my sweet ass time. Which I'm not used to doing in Doom. Normally in Doom I play really, really fast, but, you know, because we are on Super Nintendo Doom, I'm trying to take my time, not get killed, otherwise you guys have to watch me do the whole stage all over again. So nobody wants to see that. Alright, so we're going to come back up here and fall down to this platform that we saw earlier, and I think it was this side. Was it this side or was it the other side? We're going to find out. Yeah, it's right here. So there should be some, you know, invincibility power-ups here. Or a invulnerability power-up here. And then we can sort of run through some fire lava, or fire ground, or ground that hurts you. I don't even know if it's fire in this version, because it's like a single color. But there's a BFG up here. Oh yeah. And there should be like a supercharge or something. There we go. Bam, supercharge. And that's pretty much it. We just have to come up here now. I'm going to come through here real quick. Just to take those guys out really fast. With the rocket launcher, mind you, since I was in invincibility mode, invulnerability mode. Now you gotta be careful. I don't think this blinks when it's about to go away. Yeah, it's gone. So if you want to get reckless with the rocket launcher in invulnerability mode, you need to be really careful with it. You need to be aware of how much time you have left on your invulnerability mode. Otherwise, you might toss a rocket out and the invulnerability mode will go away and you'll kill yourself instantly. So don't get too cocky when you're invincible. That's why I wanted to take that room out first before I came over here. Do the most dangerous part first, basically. And that's pretty much it. I don't think there are any other secrets or anything. And that's it. Cool. Whew. Man, this game's got me on my edge. On edge. So 100% everything. That's pretty cool. This level. I remember this level. I used to play this a lot when I was a kid. For those of you guys that don't know, I don't know if I mentioned it in my prior Let's Play series, is that Super Nintendo Doom was actually the first Doom I ever played. I had rented it one weekend when I was a kid, and really loved the game. I had a ton of fun with it back then. Granted, this was 1995, and you know, 3D games were still new for lots of people. So despite kind of the crappy qualities this version has, you know, frame rate and stuff like that, blurry picture, whatever, you didn't notice it in 1995 unless you were one of the few rich, lucky few that already had a badass PC, or your parents could afford a PlayStation. So Super Nintendo Doom was actually the first one I owned and played. Again, I rented it first, but then I got it for Christmas, I think, later that year. And just played the game into the living ground. It's just, I had so much fun with it back then. And I definitely remember playing through these last few stages on Inferno quite frequently, actually. I really like the Inferno episode, and I still do. It's probably my favorite episode to play through on the classic Doom trilogy. Probably just because I played through episode 1 so much. And episode 3 just has some really unique level design that sort of just kind of like sticks out in my mind. Including this stage. So, for instance, one thing I would always do on Super Nintendo Doom is switch over to the BFG and just toss a shot out here. And it would almost kill everything in the room except for the Cacodemon. So that's one thing I used to do when I was younger. So, I don't know, again, I don't know if that was discussed earlier on in this series, but yeah, that's sort of my Doom origins, is playing Super Nintendo Doom. So, you know, I do have a soft spot for this game. I don't usually have the desire to play this game, this version of the game, you know, now that I've got other versions to play. But I do have nostalgic ties to this game, this version of the game. So people that like to rail on this version of Doom, you know, everyone's got their own opinions, and I understand why people don't like the version today, but there was a point in time where there was a purpose for it, and its negative traits weren't noticed by many back in the day. 3D gaming, again, was still new, and a lot of people don't realize that. Hindsight is 20/20. 20 years ago, 3D gaming was vastly different than it was now. You had a lot of inconsistencies. People weren't perfectionists about it, you know. Slop was, well, it was hard to tell it was even slop because 3D was so new still, you know. So, and a lot of people that like to rail in this game don't realize that. Yes, the PlayStation was out in 95. Yes, the Saturn was out in 95, but they were brand new systems, brand new tech. Again, aside from games like Star Fox on the Super Nintendo and the random 3DO game, of course nobody had a 3DO because it was expensive and pretty much only rich kids had it in the first year it was out, and then after that it was, you know, PlayStation and Saturn were just around the corner. 32X had just come out. 3D gaming was still really new, and you know, games with sort of lower subpar frame rates, especially on systems like the 3DO and to a degree 32X, was the norm. So it's just how it was back then, and a lot of people that like to bash on this version of Doom don't really realize that. Especially the younger folks out there that weren't actually alive in 1995. If you weren't alive in 1995, please stop talking. At least stop talking in terms of what gaming history was like in 1995, because if you weren't there, can't talk about it. I can't talk about video gaming in the late 70s and even the very early 80s, because I wasn't there. Or when I was only like a year or two old. So, you know, you're perfectly free to sort of rail on the game now and say, well, there was no point in playing it in 2015. Into that, I have to mostly agree with you. And I'm not meaning to be negative or anything like that. It's just the truth for me. Like, I've got Doom on dozens of systems now. Maybe not dozens, but probably close to it, actually. I've played every home version of Doom there is, except for the PS3 version. I have not tried that. Now that I have a PlayStation 3, though, I'm going to probably actually check it out, because I hear it has Final Doom on it, and I think that's pretty awesome. So, and the only reason for that is I just haven't had a PS3 until officially last week. I bought one off my good friend here, Ronnie. Ronnie Webster sold me a PlayStation 3, so I will try that version of Doom eventually. But, so yeah, there's a rant for you guys. I don't think I've ranted on like that in a little bit, but as I explained in the first episode here, and episode 2 actually, I'm strangely having fun playing this version of the game. Like, I know there's other versions I could be playing, but for the purpose and the sake of this video, I am playing it now to do a Let's Play on it. You know, that's first and foremost what's happening here. I'm making this video for you guys, not so much myself. Well, it is partially myself, because I would like to have Let's Plays, live Let's Plays of, or at least long plays of pretty much every version of, every home version of Doom. You know, I might even have to reacquire the Saturn version and the PlayStation versions once more, just to do live Let's Plays on those games, because I haven't. I've done full long plays on both those versions, but I have not done a live Let's Play. Same for Atari Jaguar Doom. I've done partial live Let's Play on that with Ronnie, actually, in particular, funny enough. But I don't think I've done a full long play on Jaguar Doom. So I guess those are two things I need to do. So, but you know, even with that fact in mind, you know, like, I'm doing this for the Let's Play. I'm doing it for you guys, and partially myself, you know, my channel. I'm still having fun doing this. That's the interesting thing, is, and a lot of Let's Plays I do for like kind of crappy games, I don't really have that much fun doing them, you know, but I'm having fun playing Super Nintendo Doom, and a lot of you guys are gonna scoff. There was a lot of comments on my previous 2 videos saying, "Oh, I feel sorry for you playing this game." And it's just like, why? I'm actually kind of enjoying myself. Like, okay. If you don't garner enjoyment out of it, then that's one thing, but I'm having fun, and that's, to me, that's really all that matters. So, and that's the only thing that should matter. Aside from you guys actually enjoying watching these videos. Because that matters too. Let's use the BFG. Kill this guy in basically one hit. The BFG is just, again, everything is, not everything, but, you know, your rockets and your plasma-based weapons are slightly more powerful than they are in other versions of Doom. So the BFG itself is very, very powerful in this one. And something that's actually really interesting to note is, I don't think I pointed this out. I don't even know if I got the BFG in episode 2. But if your BFG goes, it takes up 40 cells, right? But if it goes to, say, 20, you can actually still use the BFG one last time. It'll just use, it'll do the same kind of shot, but just use the last 20 cells. So it's actually something that doesn't happen in the PC version. If you have less than 40 cells in the PC version, you can't use the BFG. But in this version, it'll actually use up the last of your cells and still give you a sort of like, you know, a free shot, basically, which is pretty neat. I'm glad they did that for this version of the game. So there's invincibility there, and I don't want to use that yet. I want to save that. Because the last part of this... I'm stuck on the wall. Last part of this stage has you running through another fire pit. There we go. And I never understood this room here. It's just like an empty room with a lone clip. And that's it. It's just like, ooh, look at this texture. And nothing pops out at you or anything like that. It's just kind of funny. No secret there. So, alright, so yeah, I gotta leave that door open for now. Never really did understand this setup here. I thought that just... Okay. You can hear the door open. Door closed. Which one's... Ah! Alright, whatever. We don't need to open up that other one. So let me go ahead and grab our invincibility here. And I'm just gonna mow through these guys with the rocket launcher. Okay, never mind. I don't have the rocket launcher anymore. Or, rockets. Oh, I must have gotten the berserk power up. Because I'm killing these guys in one hit. This is the only time I'll use my fists in this version of the game. Invincibility is about to wear out. But good enough for me. Alright, there's probably going to be one more cacodemon over here, and then that's it. And then I think we've got 2 more levels, and then the boss fight, and then that's it. Yep, cacodemon. You can't fool me. Alright, so skipping through this. Actually, 3 more levels. We got this one, the secret stage, which I will access, and the final level before Limbo. Limbo being the actual final stage, but that's just a boss fight, so it's pretty much over in seconds. I'm out of ammo across the board. What the hell, man? Don't make me use these weapons. Where'd the Baron of Hell go? Did I kill him? Oh, he's dead. Okay. I see his body. It's crazy. Out of ammo already. Except for now, I somehow magically got 100 shells. Interesting. Come on, guys. Don't do that to me. Alright, you know, whatever. I think there's some invincibility here. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. I don't like to take it now. I like to save it. But, man, there's a lot of enemies here. Holy crap. I don't remember there being so many enemies here. Of course, I could have just done that. Alright, so let's try to take advantage of this invincibility. And do something that's probably a little bit trickier to do. Like taking these guys out. Ah, screw it. I don't even know why I'm wasting my time. It's like, just use it. I've got so much ammo on the BFG, there's no point in me not using it. Wasn't there a key here or something? Or am I mistaken? Might be mistaken. It might actually be over here. Whoa. No, this is just ammo. But this is actually where I should have gone first. Which I'm not actually used to going here because this actually isn't in a lot of other home console versions of Doom. This level in particular is severely cut back in a lot of home versions of Doom. Where Super Nintendo Doom sort of retains the whole design and everything. You know, you can see the walls go really far out. The arena is very big. In most other versions of Doom, there'd be a wall like right here in front of me, you know. So at least maybe not most versions of Doom. I think the PlayStation Doom actually features most of the stage as well. But Jaguar Doom, the wall comes up really, really close, and a lot of parts of the stage were actually chopped out. So kind of interesting to note. 32X Doom doesn't even have this level. Although, a friend of mine did just send me 32X Doom, I believe, with the extra missing levels added back in. So what I'll probably have to do is do a Let's Play on that. Full 32X Doom is, I guess, what I'll call it. Oh, jeez, fell down. I didn't mean to do that, but there was a plasma gun there, so I definitely want to get that. Alright, so let's try this again. I definitely want that plasma gun. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Although apparently you can actually kill yourself with this weapon in this game, which you can't do in other versions of Doom, interestingly enough. And it's funny, they have these little windows here. In any other version of Doom, there would be enemies here, but there are no enemies in this version, which is kind of interesting, which makes you wonder why they even put the windows there to begin with. So, just interesting thing of note. Alright, so this part over here is actually where we can get to our secret stage, and that's going to be my goal. And you should be able to do it just by running off the ledge here. Just like that. Back in the day, I would face myself to that wall above and use a rocket and would push me in here. That doesn't really work that well in this version of the game. That's more something I do in PC Doom. But the original strategy guide I had for this game back in the day recommended the rocket launcher method. It turns out you don't actually need to use that. And the rocket launcher method's very bad in this version because you can kill yourself in one hit with a misplaced rocket launcher shot. So hey, look at this! We're back on the first level. This is actually not the first level. You do go through the level just like, you know, the original first level. But the trick here is when you get to the exit, the walls come down for a nice surprise, and then you have to work your way all the way back to the beginning. So this is one of the coolest special levels, or I would just say it is the coolest special level. I really dig this special stage. So... But hey, we have lots of ammo now, so we can actually kill all these guys and not worry about, you know, running past them and having an imp catch up to you behind you and take away all but 3 HP points. Three HP, because, yeah, hit points, not HP points. Oh, man. One thing that's kind of interesting is that normally there's a shotgun shell here in the middle, but it's not here on the bonus stage. So one little detail they left out on the bonus stage recreation, or the first level recreation. I wonder if like they maximize like the item placement allotment. Like I know a lot of these older engines were a little limited. And so sometimes you can only have so many objects in the map at the same time, and I wonder if that was the case. I'm just speculating. It probably wasn't, but there is a lot of ammunition, like right here. Lots of rocket launcher boxes and stuff like that. So yeah, we got a cyber demon we got to deal with. So not only do we have to deal with this, holy shit, he's running fast. Not only do we have to deal with the cyber demon as the boss of episode 2, but he's also on this secret level here. So that's why I think this is one of the coolest levels in the game. Because and it's only halfway done. So you get you basically get a boss fight. You don't get that many boss fights in Doom. So you get a boss fight and you get a normal level. It's cool. You get lots of power-ups and stuff like that here. And I'm gonna go ahead and just milk my my rockets since I've got invincibility. So as you can see, if you play this level right, with your invincibility, you can actually come out on top without really having to do much. So there's another BFG back here. This is, remember, the lava area in the very beginning. So this wall actually comes down and expands, which is kind of interesting. And so we're pretty much back at the beginning, but there's one more large room we have to deal with now. And I'm going to equip the BFG for this. It's going to teleport us right to these enemies here. This back wall is probably going to come down. No, I'm thinking of a different back wall. This one right here. Damn, this weapon is... It like went through the walls and everything. Killed these guys for me. That's crazy. It's weird, it goes pistol, shotgun, chainsaw, chain gun. It's like, what? Did they alphabetize the weapons or something? No. No, because then shotgun would have been last, but... I find it funny how they, you know, the order that the weapons get cycled through in. It's a little odd. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even really need to be killing these guys. I just need to keep moving on. Just move on. And I'm pretty sure the, oh, that's it. There's no yellow key card. Oh, okay. So that's it, guys. That was the bonus stage. Now we're at the second to last level in the game. Definitely a tricky stage. This one actually took me a lot of tries back in the day, because it's just confusing. You have to know exactly where to go, lest you want to take a lot of damage you don't need to be taking, or just be lost in general. So it's just one of those levels. Whoa. Normally, these guys are closed off by a door, and you have to open the door, but looks like they opened it themselves, which is kind of interesting. So I need the blue key first, which means I have to come over here. Might as well get back to using the old trusty shotgun. Got lots of ammunition on it. And apparently lots of pinky demons coming at me out of nowhere. So this is where we get the red key. This whole red area. The floor is fire or lava. It hurts you, basically. One thing you have to worry about is there's this teleporter here. It's kind of hard to see without actually knowing it's there. So once you see that, you know you're in the right area. And here's our key. And what you can do is you can actually go back by hitting the teleporter. So it actually has a use, but you want to get the key before you do that. Otherwise, you've got to come all the way back here. And let me try to go through here. I don't think I need to go here yet, but I'm going to do it anyway. I did need to go there. Perfect. I actually really needed to do that. And that's basically going to raise up a platform so we can get through our final yellow door, or one of our final yellow doors, which is going to raise the main bridge to exit the level. And so we need to go back. The final one is going to be through here, but we're not going to go there yet. So I'm going to actually go through this blue door here. I don't think I really need to, but I'm going to do it anyway. And there's going to be a Baron of Hell, so I'm going to use the plasma gun on him. So here I can just run down here, and for one of these teleporters, yeah, there's a switch on that other side over there, so I need to get to that side. But first what I want to do is grab the biosuit. That way I'm just not taking damage as I'm doing this. And I can just run along the ground here, pick up my yellow key, and be on my merry way. Alright, so now that I've done that, I basically need to, I think, come through here now. Yeah. So basically that switch on the other side here raised this bridge right here. And this switch raises our main exit bridge. You have to be careful here. You don't want to fall down in that little gap because you can't get back out, so you're guaranteed death. This gap is not a big problem because there's a staircase there. So that's one thing you do have to be very careful about in Doom. And that's it. We're on our final stage, guys. This has probably been the longest Let's Play of the series. I think this Episode 3 seems like it has the most amount of stages. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but it just feels like it does. Or it could just be because the levels are really long. So I'm going to go ahead and try to play this one out. Just to kind of show you the arena, as long as I don't get killed by the boss because of his hit scanning gun. So you basically just got a big sort of like star. There's some enemies at each corner. The big one though is the Spider Mastermind, which is right there. You guys are gonna barely be able to see him because he's freaking, whoa, there he is, he's huge. He goes down pretty quickly because again the weapons are really, really powerful in this version. And there you have it. Episode 3 complete. Alright guys, so there you have it. Doom Inferno on Nightmare. I hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play series. Again, if this is the first episode you watched and you want to see episodes 1 and 2, just go to my YouTube channel. You can find those there. For everybody else that stuck through all 3 episodes, I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play series. I will be back with some more Doom Let's Plays in the future. I did recently pick up a Doom Game Boy Advance cartridge, and so I'm going to eventually do a live Let's Play on that. Again, my friend sent me the 32X Complete Doom, where they basically added in the missing stages from the Jaguar version into the 32X version, so I'll try to do a Let's Play on that as well. And I would like to finish up my Jag Let's Play Doom series, because we started it but never went back to it and finished it, so... but yeah, Super Nintendo Doom, I had fun doing this series. As quote-unquote bad this version of Doom is, it's still... I had a good time playing through it, so... it's going to actually go up on the wall behind me, not that you guys can actually see that, but it's going to sort of go up as a memoir, and wall art. I found a new way to fill up my gaming room wall space and use some of the cartridges I don't want to sell as wall art. Just slap them on a platform, and of course I can just grab it if I ever want to play it. So, alright guys, well, thanks for watching. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this series, and man, I'll catch you guys soon.